Hey, BassGeek here, and today we're going to talk about how, when, and where to fish swim baits in the wintertime. Alright, so actually we're not going to do that at all today. Alright, so that ought to be about the right amount of time. So, just to let you know what we're actually going to do, my wife watches my videos, but she doesn't really care that much about bass fishing. So the one thing that actually she does is she lets the videos play, and she kind of watches them, but after just a few seconds, generally after the intro, she kind of zones out. She's watching TV or whatever and kind of half-heartedly listening. So, since I spent a bunch of money on Black Friday, on some orders that should be coming in, well, today's Cyber Monday, and as you could tell, I was actually down here going through some stuff, and I realized there's still some things that I need. That's what we're going to go do today. So where are we off to? We're off to Watson's Marine over in Bluff City, Tennessee. It is one of my favorite places in the world. It's one of my local tackle shops. Like I always say, make sure you support your local tackle shops. Those guys can give you insights on the local lakes that the big box companies can't, really. Now, as you know, or well, you probably don't know, so the reason I'm kind of hiding this from my wife is because, well, I've already spent a lot of money on Black Friday and I've left a few things out. I need some spin shot hooks. Now, those are the hooks that I use. They're by VMC and they really cut down on line twist. I ordered some really cool looking drop shot baits, and as you all know, you've seen from the last video, it is getting to be drop season or Demiki rig season here where I live. Well, one of the things that I want to try is maybe a Demiki slash drop rig combo, so a 2-bait combo. See if we can maybe get some bites that way, or even just dropping down some interesting new drop shot baits on them to see if we can get some bites that way. Now, for some reason, these fish do not seem to react to the drop shot in these particular lakes as well as they do this drop rig. And I think one of the reasons is because the weight is really part of the bait. So you've got a drop shot style setup, but it ends up being all together, so you don't have that weight down below that bait. Anyway, all that being said, like I said, the wife should already be zoned out by now, so it's just us. So please don't tell the wife how much money I'm about to go spend.
Calling Dylan Statzer, mobile on speaker.
Hey, excuse me. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. Which is one of the reasons why I'm not fishing today. So this is my buddy Dylan on the phone. He's my co-worker. And Dylan, man, can you run that out here to me? I'm sorry for asking.
I can real quick. I forgot to print it.
I don't have a printer at the house. I mean, who uses a printer? Very rarely do I need one. So what I'm doing is Dylan is printing up a sales receipt for a boat that I bought 2 years ago that you guys never seen. It was a small boat that I was going to use on some smaller lakes, or like when my boat was in the shop, my bass boat, my Triton. But the boat was fiberglass, and even though it was a 2-person boat, it was extremely heavy, so I'm getting rid of it. I want a small, like, plastic boat, something light, something easy, something that when, again, my boat's in the shop, I can still get out on some of the small electric motor only lakes and go fishing.
I charge
$5 per print.
That works.
Does it look good?
Yeah, that's good enough. All right, guys, this is my buddy Dylan. I actually coached him. He played football with my son back in high school. I coached him for a long time.
That's why I didn't go pro.
Yeah, yeah. It was my coaching why I didn't go pro. But he now works with me. So he went to college, same college I went to, graduated same field of study, and he now works alongside me. Man, I appreciate this.
No problem.
Take it easy.
Have a good day. We'll get back to the grind.
Now, I hope you guys can hear me. It is a little windy, which is why, another reason why I didn't go fishing today, and the temperature's dropping. They're giving freezing rain. Again, I've covered all that with you already. Now, one of the things that I want to start doing is a second video a week. That's kind of why I'm doing this. You know, I'm just testing it, seeing what you guys think of it. But the big thing is, you know, it's hard for me to do a second video a week because, you know, I work. I'm a normal guy. I'm not a guide. I'm not a pro. Never claimed to be. If I get to go fishing one day a week, that's a lot. Sometimes I get to go two. That's awesome. You can really pattern a fish when you go in twice. So what I'm going to try and do is put out a video every Sunday. But you know, nothing's going to change. The Wednesday videos are going to be, you know, the hardcore fishing videos. No fluff, no frills, unboxings. We'll talk about things. And so on Sundays, what I want to do is product reviews on Sundays. We're going to do some pond fishing, some real beginner stuff, some creek and river fishing. You know, it'll just kind of be a Sunday fun day where we do stuff like this. But every Wednesday is still going to be the real in-depth, the real hardcore. And, you know, Sundays will be Q&As. You know, we'll make videos when we can on Sundays, and we won't when we won't. So we're just going to try this out right now and see what happens. All right, so like I said, I love this place. It's Watson's Marine. It's actually a super cool place. I mean, they've got some stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. Great deal on boats, which if I ever buy a brand new boat, this is definitely the place I'm going to buy it from. Now, I'm not sponsored by this bunch of people, by this marine shop. I've just known them for years, and I mean, they're as good as family to me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I got and we'll tally it up. So like I said, please don't tell my wife how much money I spent. We'll go through this really fast. This is for tight lining. These are the Gulp minnows. This is something that if you look at my favorite top 5 favorite winter techniques from last year, you'll see me talk about this a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of this real soon for you. This is also the same thing. It's from Z-Do's. You use these, most people use these for floating flies, but what I use them for is also tight lining. You know, something big around here is the Rock Crawler by Spro. And so I picked me up a few of these. The one color that they had, I didn't or was unable to pull down. Picked me up some Gary Yamamoto, the single tail grubs. There's another technique that I've heard a lot of people use and do that I haven't tried. Now they were having a sale. Again, another technique that I want to try, and that is a winter time sort of rattle trap at 3/4. You kind of drop it down, let it sink to the bottom, kind of fish it the same way you would fish a silver buddy or a blade bait this time of year. And what you do is you just drop it to the bottom, and you just barely lift on it, shake it around a little bit. Pick me up a couple different ones. Here's some more, couple different sizes of them. You guys seen my video where I talked about the Bomber Long A as a topwater bait, as a wake bait. A couple other things, some War Eagle spoons. Again, going to try and drop some of those on those Demiki fish. We'll throw some spoons, some more of the Z-Doos. Something that's pretty cool, something that I can't wait to try. This is the Black Label Balsa. I think these are by Cliff Pace, and these are a special run. That's a good thing about your local tackle shops. And you know, pick me up one of those. It is in a crawl color. It's a little deeper diver, mid diving bait. Again, another Spro. Let's see what else we got here. Some Dream Shots. Let's see what else we got. Some more Gulps. Dream Shots for those drop shots. Going to give those a try. The Whopper Ploppers were on sale. That's a couple of good colors for some clear water. This is something new. These are the Jackal Riser bait. And what I've heard is that they've been fishing these as a wake bait. So I can't wait to try that. Some more Whopper Ploppers. Another Jackal Riser bait. Ow, that hurt. The hook sticking out of that one. Got a chartreuse color, kind of. Got some chartreuse color drop shot baits. Here's again some more spoon baits for that vertical winter fishing. Now Demiki actually makes a bigger. It's about a I want to say it's a 4-inch, so it's a little bit bigger. And I don't have any drop heads that size. So what I did is I went ahead and I just bought me a couple of packs of the Demiki brand of the drop heads to go on those, because I do actually have some, and I'm dying to try the bigger baits. It might be something that maybe guys aren't dropping down, are the bigger Demiki style baits. And then the one thing that I really came for, you know, that I really wanted to get is the VMC spin shots. So I got 2 packs. I got a 1/0, I got a 2/0 on those, and I got some of these for a weedless, like, you know, kind of set up with the Nico rig, which again is another good wintertime bait. So as always, questions and comments in the comment section below. You know I love to talk about fishing with you guys. And like I said, make sure you tell me some of the videos you'd like to see, some of the stuff you'd like to see me do on those Sunday Fun Day videos, or even some quick tips that I haven't given you yet. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell so you get the notification when these videos do come out, and you guys rock.